Alright, back for the last round with a hand even I wouldn't keep. So, let's mull again. We lost the die roll, I believe. Yup. Sounds like a plan. This hand's actually really good. Compared to our other hands, anyway. Now we just need to not flood out, basically, and just draw some actual spells. We have a good amount of mana now. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather be drawing these guild gates early, at least, if I'm going to draw them. 2 mana, 2/2 that turns into a 5/5. I actually like this guy a lot. I'm sure I'll play this in my Gruul deck at some point. Next turn we can far and away. Not playing a Golgari guild gate, basically. Short. He can't just be Simic, can he? Seems really odd if he is. Gain 7. Alright, that's not the guy I want to put back in his hand. Ooh, that's a spicy one, though. Sure. Let's just go ahead and far away this turn. Next turn we can Gatekeeper, killing that when he replays it, if he does. And then we have some pretty interesting game after that. Fuse. I want to return that creature and that player. Pew! Pew 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 pew! Sack a creature. Right. He's gaining a lot of life, that's for sure. Yeah, let's actually just play that guy instead. Maybe this is the fabled +5/+5 deck. I was thinking maybe somewhat existed in this format. You can get a lot of those +5/+5 sorcery speed cards if you want them. Oh, is he just playing like mono gatekeepers? That's interesting. I mean, we're playing gatekeepers as well, but I don't want to use it until I can actually kill his 2/2 with it. Sure, let's actually cycle here. Yeah, that didn't really increase my options. Are we attacking? I don't think we're trading 3 for 4 when he's at 34. Yeah, let's just Guildgate pass. These guys gain a lot of life. That much is certain. See if he attacks here. He's attacking. Fuck. I don't think there's too many instant speed green pump spells in this set. Yeah. Monoland. Not ideal. Well, at least we get to eat this guy. In theory. Alright. So, we are currently at a stalemate. I'm not attacking, he's not attacking, I assume. It's a Mexican standoff, except I have all the mana and nothing to cast with it. And I have drawn a lot of land. I guess my deck has 17 land and 3 clue stones, but... Alright, so he is playing white. Alright, good to know. Now we can start attacking through for 2. So that bounces that every turn. That's an interesting one. It's also a 6/6 flyer. Nothing to really be scoffed at. Just pass here. Clue Stone, sure. Cycle. Sure. Oh, not cycling. Interesting. 3/2 flying hexproof. Yeah, that card seems pretty good. So I'm assuming he's not attacking. Alright, let's bounce this guy. At least we have a lot of mana for this, kind of. Not really excited still. Yeah, this isn't really what I want. So we can make this guy a little smaller, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Does it? We're not attacking in the ground anyway. Trying to figure out how we can actually attack here. Sucks this thing is hexproof. So if I can attack for 6 in the air with Species Gorger, what's his attack back look like? Fuck. I just spilled soda everywhere! I'll be right back. Now that that has been resolved. Okay, so I can attack him for 6. In the air. He goes to 28. And then he attacks me back with everything if he wants. This guy gets eaten. We take 6 total, so we go to 10. So we're trading 6 for 4. Barring no removal or combat tricks. I think I can wait another turn. See if I get another... Also, I do want to start holding lands in my actual hand for Warp Physique. So I'm not going to be playing the other 2 lands here. I wanted to at least be able to replay this guy and cast like a 5 or 6 drop, which is why I've been playing lands with Species Gorger anyway. But as of right now, I don't think I need to keep doing that. Not cycling. Other 3/2. Alright, so his deck is like mono 2/4s and flyers. Interesting. I think this sort of details the whole format, actually. Drake, not very good here. It attacks, I guess. Yeah, that's not the worst thing, actually. Sure, doesn't matter. We can attack with Gorger, trade it for both of these now, and that makes the attack even worse than normal. I probably should have just attacked last turn. Well, time for a board stall. Oh, he could have the guy that detains every non-land permanent you control. It's like a 5 mana pro red 4/4. I don't think I can beat that card. It looks like our flyers, like Maze Glider plan, should be pretty good against him in general here. Since, like, all he does is gum up the ground. Alright, let's just keep bouncing this guy. Doesn't matter. We will be attacking here. And then, yeah, I guess we're going to play Clue Stone, cycle it at end of turn. On his turn. He apparently also has red mana in his deck. Very interesting. This gain 14 actually really matters here too. That's the annoying thing. So I don't have any way to like make all my creatures dragons. That's another thing he could have that just kills us. We probably want to just side in the counterspell against this guy's deck. Like his deck's pretty grindy, it looks like, just like ours. So the only way it's going to like kill us, I think, outright anyways, is some big spell like that. This appears to be some big spell. Or not. Maybe he wants to go to combat first. No. Okay. I have no idea what this is, and I'm not going to claim I do. Give and take. So he wants to draw 3 is what he's doing. Sounds good. Making a 6 power flying hexproof guy would have been fine too, though. This card's pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty sure the 6 power flyer was better than the 3 cards, but maybe that's wrong here. Four mana, probably another. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's something I can't beat. So what he's doing here, so he has Crisis Incubation. It's a 4 mana, can't attack or block or use activated abilities. But you can pay 3 to put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So what he can do here is he can pay 7 every turn. Or 10. So he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 10 mana. So you can bounce it, play it, bounce it. So you can do that like twice a turn now. I don't think I can beat that card. That seems pretty bonkers. So you can just put like 4 counters on his guy basically and just, you know, grind me out here. Seems pretty damn good. Cluestone, not what I wanted to draw off a Cluestone. Oddly. Nor was Gilgate. Well, let's cycle first. I don't really have a way to deal with this card. But that is easily a way for him to break the stalemate here and just wreck me. And it looks like it's going to work out for him in that favor. He has the extra life buffer to really give him the time, too. This is not a particularly good matchup for me. How do I deal with hexproof flying, infinitely growing creatures? That's a very good question. So you can replay the incubator and leave up a bounce, which it looks like he's going to do. You can just make his creatures big enough to get through mine. He doesn't need to bounce it right now, though. Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, unless he's attacking right this second, which he is. Alright, let's just go to next game. This is not going to work out in my favor. So I can, like, double block this guy, but yeah, we have no way to get through his board. We're done here. He has a... like, that card gives you such a good late game. Yeah, interesting. So we want this for that card, for sure. Maze Abomination is definitely better than Drake. This should have been in there to begin with. And then what else do we want to get through is like 2/4s. We don't really have a lot to get through at 2/4. We could side in Maze Rushers. Like 6/3 creatures get through 2/4s somewhat well. It's not great though. There's pilfered plans to start drawing some cards. It doesn't look like we're going to get to a point where we're milling each other though. Warp Physique's okay. You have to have a lot of cards in hand though. Still probably fine. We can even do that post-combat to kill one of his 2/4s. Not sure how we deal with the hexproof guys though. I think our plan is to hopefully race it with Unflinching Courage, but that's not ideal. Yeah. Maud does not fit in this deck very well, I think. Even though the card's pretty good. At 41. I'm thinking maybe I want to just cut a Cluestone. Yeah, let's do that. I want every other card I have here, so... I want to cut the black one or the white one? So I need green mana for the Unflinching Courages. Yeah, Demir's probably good. Maybe I want to cut the Orzhov one instead. Yeah.